What's up, guys? Oh, cool. Beyond the Fat Man. He's looking. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad, guys. I saw that. Yeah, Jason Mewes reposted it, and Janley said, "Bob, thank you for that, man. That was really fucking cool." I thought that was just a really just cool situation. I think Kevin Smith posted something of mine years ago, but that was a long time ago when I was doing the sketch cards. I just bumped into in Albuquerque a couple of the sketch card artists that I knew. I haven't seen in a while in Albuquerque, and we try to talk shit. And yeah, we're talking about like certain cards, like that Jay and Silent Bob set. I think came out finally last year. Well, we did it 3 years ago, so it's like, yep, and it should be getting to you soon. Listen to some remixes of Wu-Tang with the Beatles. So I did this. I'm doing the sketch card thing today just because I wanted to do something because I've just been busy this week. So as always, if you guys are looking for it, I do have my own sketch cards. This is a nice thick stock. Nice thick stock. Nice thick stock. Nice. Nice. And so if you guys want to get a sketch card through there, let me know. It's 15 for black and white, 25 for color. And then if you get more than one, you get a discount. You can look in there if you want to get a diptych, quadtych, triptych, whatever is cool. Propane Man, what's going on? Working on that portrait for you, man. Obviously, I don't have it here because, it's a public video thing. And I don't know, I feel weird putting people's, especially kids, on anything on the internet. Because God knows who's fucking watching. But I'm starting to get through that one. I had a busy week tomorrow at classes, so I'm doing a couple of things there. Hold on a second. What's up with you guys? Poisonous paragraph, smash a phonograph in half. You read the inspector check on the wall path. First class, leave the mics for the cast. Well, luckily I cleared my desk, so I have room here for some cool stuff. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, I think so. They should be getting all the stuff going soon. So I'm just, it was just weird because it was stuff from December. And I was like, and I knew I hadn't gotten paid for something, but I've been busy with some other stuff. My car recently was in an accident. I'm fine. My girl's fine, but they sideswiped this crap out of it. So I've been busy with the estimates and getting stuff done. So because of that and everything else and the holidays, I didn't keep track. So I was just like, oh shit, they owe me money. And then the tracking number was saying that it hadn't gone through, that I hadn't gotten to, that got refused at the door. And I was like, what? No way. I know he got it. So I just was more concerned that you actually didn't get it. That's why. Oh, nice. Just a Kevin Smith related slap? Yeah, whatever's clever, man. So this is the portfolio that I was carrying for Albuquerque. This is the cover I did for Aftershock. Some of the stuff, and this is the cover from Garbage Pail Kids. I'm selling these. I should have these up soon on Whatnot. They're going for $300 because the original covers. I also got a pencils. These pencils right here from the Vampirella cover I did. This one I'm letting go for cheap. This one's like $50. This one's pencils for a Lobo piece I did that they never picked up. So they got the color version, but they never picked up that one. So this is some original artwork from the that's going to be going out during the Kickstarter. Yeah, let me know what you want to get, man. Thank you, Bobo. So this is stuff from the Fwacata #1. I got that done. This is another one that I was starting but never finished. I might go back to this one. This is me actually trying to do hand lettering. It's my old homage to the Max a little bit. Because the whole scene with Cheers, I did it with Night Court. God, that was my favorite show. Some stuff I did for a whiskey company. Donkey Kong finding out he's not the father. And then, oh yeah, then this is another thing. Back to the Future with COVID. Just let me know what you want to do. You can do it over here. Oh, okay. You can always just put it in the comments, whatever you want drawn on it. It's a color piece. It's a fast little color sketch. So, like, just whatever you want to get. And I'll draw it. I don't know if I'm going to draw it during this thing because I actually have to find my slaps and put them on here. Here's some of the inks. Here's some other prints. So I'm showing this guys, because these are some of the prints. I'm going to be putting prints up soon on Whatnot. So if you guys ever want to print, you want to print with a remark. I have a couple of these older ones that are like this one 2014. That was a balsam I did, and then this is the newer stuff. So this is going to be on there soon. This is my Harley in Wonderland piece. This is I Choose You Poison Ivy source, and my Last Ronin piece. These are going to be available soon in the shop if you guys want to get anything. The KS prints, they should be coming out soon. They should be going out soon. Actually, I have the cover print is in. So then we got this right here, the Hellboy and Constantine smoking a cigarette. Harley roller skating, roller derby version. Ahsoka, we did this big. I just like the pen work on it. This one actually sold pretty well. Here's the Fwacata cover. That one should be going out soon. My Venom piece that I did with Juan Fernandez, he colored it. I did the inks on it. That should be available soon. And I still have these covers too. This is from Maniac of New York #1. The Bronx is Burning. It's the pencils and the color work for it, plus the original cover. And then we got Haha also on here with the actual original cover. Those are going to be going for $300. And that's it for now. I just wanted to show you guys the prints and stuff that we're going to be doing. I may also be giving away prints soon. I'm actually just waiting on tubes to come in that I ordered. So I can mail them out. So I got a couple of cards I got to work on. I got to work on meat hooks. So a couple of meat hooks for the thing. This one right here, 2. And then I got this color piece also. I'm going to finish that little Spider-Man with some stuff. So, yeah. You know what? I should put this more down. I have room. The Blunt Man in a Spider-Man 300 homage. Yeah, that can be done. That's very specific, but yeah, I'll do that. That's no problem. Like I said, I won't be able to do it on this live stream because I'm still unpacking from Albuquerque. Like I said, I had like so much stuff going on since this weekend, and just playing catch up all week. But yeah, I'll bang that out. If anything, if I do one tomorrow night, which I hope to do because it's tomorrow night's Friday, then we'll put it out. Oh, then that should be the new one. For now, I'm just going to be doing this Deadpool for the next hour or so. It's just so much goes on, man. Let me put this down this way. That is closer. And then Albuquerque was an alright show. Could have been better. I felt like it was a little shitty. It was an autograph show. So that's the thing that happens with autograph shows. Not too many people are interested in new comics or getting stuff. They'll look at stuff and everything else. They'll buy stuff, but most of the time, people are buying the shit that is already out there. They're not looking for new shit, you know? Thank you, sir. I try. I mostly want to get comics and stuff done. But sometimes the illustration keeps you nimble. Working on different people's characters and stuff like that. I just gotten to the point that I just rather be working on my own stuff. But like some things are cool. Like I'll tell you the truth, Bobo's the one who got me into Clerks again and got me into the View Askew universe. After seeing Clerks 3, which I kind of resisted because I was, what happens to, and I don't know if this happens to you guys, but when they do a sequel of anything and it's not as good as the original one, it kind of fucks up the original one for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Back to the Future 2 and 3, they fucked up the first one for me. Not in a horrible way, but it was just so bad that I was just like, whatever, I felt like they were trying to milk it for something. And it's just not my steez. So when they do shit like that, I get pissed off and I'm just like, I don't want to know about it, Then again, I'm a very particular, weird, resistant person. I'm the type of person that if enough people tell me to watch something, I won't watch it. It's like Avatar. I didn't watch it till like 2 years later when it was on HBO or something like that. And then, and like anything else, I'm just like, meh, like I won't do it after a while when too many people do it, stuff like that, like Passion of the Christ, Barbie. Like when too many people tell me like you have to watch it, I'm like, you know what? Now I don't want to. I don't. Too many people want to watch it, so I know it's weird. You might say, "Wow, what a jerk off this guy is," but you wouldn't be wrong. So I was very resistant about watching it, and then we talked about it one time, and I was doing some work for you, and you actually hooked me up with a copy, Babo, and it converted me back and kind of got me to love it again. It was a very sweet, love letter to a great movie, and and that time too, I was just talking to a best friend of mine. Um, so you guys know it's my birthday today. I'm like, I don't want to do that because then I'm just like, all right, guys, it's my birthday today. You gotta pay attention to me. It is my birthday today. So my best friend since I was 5. We were talking the other day. He's about to have a kid. Yeah, it's the first time I have a kid. I'm like, shit, they got you. And so that's fine, man. That's the reason why I didn't want to mention it. I don't want to be like, hey, you guys have to buy something for me. It's my birthday. You guys need to make it a great birthday if you buy something. If you give a fuck, you can tip. Don't worry about it. But we were talking about it. And yeah, man, we started just talking about the old days and just like, going to Blockbuster Video and going on the wall. And I was telling him about Clerks. And I was like, I saw the third one. And he's like, dude, I remember you making me watch that movie. And I go, I made you watch it? Like, I don't remember that. Like, I thought he watched it with me because he wanted to. He goes, yeah, because I was a little resistant because I saw it was black and white. And I was like, why the fuck are we watching a black and white movie? And I kept thinking it's a weird old movie that somehow looks modern or something. And I was like, what? Like, you're insane. And he's like, yeah, then I remember we dug it. But you dug it way more than I did. Like, I thought it was good, but you were like fucking into it, And it's like, yeah, because he never saw it in the theater. I saw it in the theater. And I remember watching it in the theater. I dug it. And I remember even afterwards going, dude, what was that movie about the guys at the store? Like that's how much I didn't. I think I literally snuck in the movies and I saw Clerks. That's how I saw Clerks. I think in a movie theater. I think that's how at General Cinema back in the day. Yeah, there you go. That's a great gift, Baba. And yeah, so that's how I saw Clerks. So when I saw it in the video store, I was like, "Oh shit, we have to watch that." Because I want to say we saw Mallrats in the theater too. It's amazing when you get into your 40s how things blur. I know I watched it again on video because at that time I had a girlfriend that was very much a videophile, like a cinephile. So she was really into like renting. Like we every Friday was rent a movie. We would rent 4 or 5 tapes. I remember we would blow money. Like this is 90s money, but it was like $30 between rentals and snacks. And that's we like our Friday, Saturday watching, and Saturdays or Friday nights we would go out sometimes, to hang out. But most of the time it was like stay home and watch videos, which our parents were fine about. But they didn't know what we were doing in the bedroom. Anyway. But we were talking about it, and it's one of the things that I miss almost is the idea of going to a video store and looking around and looking at movies and turning them around and reading it and be like, oh, who's in that and who's that and is that any good? And that guessing, it was kind of a crazy shit. And depending if a movie ran out, going to the front counter, seeing if they got any more copies. That kind of stuff. Those things that good times. I remember at that time eating a lot of red vines and cherry coke while watching those movies and watching anime, and sometimes renting an anime and finding out it's like a episode tape, so it's only 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And you're like, fuck. I remember renting like Record of the Lotus War. Oh, okay. Mallrats was my first Kevin Smith film. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mallrats was like that was I think Mallrats was the intro drug to a lot of USQ stuff. Because I think a lot of people didn't know. I drew that too high. Because a lot of people didn't know about him. Okay, yeah, I knew some people that like saw Mallrats, and I'm like, oh shit, you saw Mallrats? Did you see Clerks? And it was like that was classic because that was what's happening with a lot of 90s films. Because I remember people seeing Pulp Fiction and never seen Reservoir Dogs. So that was my thing too. My brother was a theater major too. My older brother was a theater major, so he would like at that time he was in college in New York, and when he would come down, he would always come down with these movies, and we would watch like all these different movies. And that's how like I got into like Fellini's 8.5 and Cinema Paradiso and Life is Beautiful and all those movies. A lot of foreign films because of him. I had another friend that was into like all the Chow Yun Fat, Hong Kong style stuff. I know Rumble in the Bronx. Actually, I knew of Jackie Chan, but I didn't know Jackie Chan until Rumble in the Bronx. And when I fucking watched Rumble in the Bronx, that shit fucking changed everything I knew about that. I chased every fucking Jackie Chan movie after that. Because then I had to chase down Drunken Master and fucking Super. Was it? It's not Super Cop. Is it Super Cop? I don't know. But yeah, Mallrats was, to me, it was such a big deal. It was so hilarious because there was like mentioning Wolverine. Like, Wolverine wasn't a household name. Like, you had to be a comic book fan to know who the hell Wolverine was for a long time. Like, you didn't know who Wolverine was casually. Yeah, Batman, Spider-Man. And so any but time somebody mentioned Wolverine, you're like, oh shit. And there was like Stan Lee would show up in the movie and talk about different shit, and you're like, oh shit, you know. So and you know, I always quote the line. If you actually listen to my podcast in the trailer, I put it in there. The whole Brody from Mallrats, the what? Because a guy reads comics, you don't think he can kick some ass. You know, that was like a very huge deal to me. Like that line was like, I was like, oh shit, you know, like that was like we arrived kind of fucking line for me. So for being a nerd, so. And I remember for a long time too, people were just like, would hear something like that and just be like, "Oh shit, hey Juan, what do you think of this?" You know, because of it. So I always wonder if he's gonna make any more movies and what's he want to do now, Kevin Smith? Because I think he's a good director. I never liked his comic book work too much, though. I think some of his Green Arrow run was kind of cool. Oh yeah, oh for sure, yeah. That could easily be said about Mallrats. I mean, again, it legitimized the nerd. I mean, for me, I'm older than you guys, but it was a long time. You couldn't be the guy that mentions Dungeons and Dragons and comic books, you know, to a girl or anybody. You know, you're a fucking nerd. You know, like it was just one of those things. Like now it's celebrated. Now I know people that, you know, it's hilarious every time somebody comes up to me and they're like, "Oh man, I really want to play Dungeons and Dragons." You know, like what? Like you fucking nuts? I never saw his other stuff. I never saw Tusk. I think I tried to watch Jiggly, but that was I liked what was the one with Tracy Morgan and Bruce Willis, Copland, not Copland. That one was actually really fucking funny. That was a really hilarious movie. And Tracy Morgan was the shit in it. Damn, what was that movie called? I was like, I liked that movie a lot. I heard that, you know, Bruce Willis gave him shit. Oh, my fucking tunes ended. I've stopped at this one. So unless you want, if you're wondering about what I'm playing, it is from Bandcamp, and this is the Tom Caruana remix project. I'm probably butchering the shit out of that. He does some really cool remixes, especially of Wu Tang. He does some stuff with the Beatles and Wu Tang. That is just badass. I love all that really good remixes that he does. Um, he does another one that is the Black Gold, the 2012 version, especially. It's Wu Tang with Jimi Hendrix. Really cool fucking mixes. I'm gonna play it for you guys while I'm drawing. And the true kings of this earth. So I say it's up to us to straighten out this mess. We got to go through hell, and then that's the last of this. So yeah, black must be bold because it's gold. Right now, I'm actually working on a comic strip that I want to do for my anthology. I'm actually writing the issues. I might do it as a web comic. I'm not sure, but it's called LCS, which is acronym for local comic shop, and it's the drama about a local comic book shop. Now, see, I used to own a comic book shop a while ago, about a year and a half ago, and I know the ins and outs of it, and I've always wanted to write this project, and I've done smaller versions of it, which I gotta actually put on my website because I do have a filmography. I actually wrote and directed a couple of movies, short films mostly, and thanks to way more talented people than me, did they get made. But I do need to put my filmography up. I even acted in some stuff too. Anyway, but what was I trying to talk about now? But yeah, I want to put some of those films up and everything else, and so LCS is my comic book shop sitcom. but it's so not Big Bang Theory, so not any of that shit. I rather I approach it more like if you've ever watched Louie or Lucky Louie on HBO, that kind of way, where the situations happen and they happen to be in a comic book shop. And there's gonna be some comic book related stuff. Obviously, there's some stuff that I can't. Like I don't know if I have clearance or not. You can't go and just grab Spawn and put it in there or Spider Man because they'll fucking sue you. But I'm writing it right now as a sitcom. I kind of wrote the first episode already. I think I'm just hammering out 2, 3 scenes, but I also have a comic script for it. I'm gonna see if I convert it into a strip form and work on that. I am gonna be serializing Office Unicorn. I only have like 4, 5, or 6 episodes, and I may put it like I may have like an Office Unicorn week, and I want to see if I do like a little interview, but I don't draw that. I write that, and I'm gonna do so maybe I'll do a little podcast or something with uh Kenny, the artist, Kenny Calderon, who's the artist, and show you guys. I'm always doing stuff like that. So I'm always making comics and working on stuff. That's like my main love. That's what I like to do is making comics. You know, this is that red, and then this is this red, and then this is this gray. What's going on, guys, in YouTube? So again, if you guys are looking to get anything done, sketch card wise, oh yeah, so I bumped into some people at the con that did upper deck stuff in my day and everything else, and I talked to some collectors too, and it was just interesting to hear like the state of the industry right now, because like sometimes I was like, obviously I always make everything about myself, but it was funny because there was some times that I was like, dude, I haven't heard from this person, I haven't heard from that person. And then they're just like, yeah, the fucking industry's kind of on fire right now. They're bleeding money left and right, and they're trying to get the next big gimmick to get, through, And I'm like, oh, shit. So let's see how that goes.
Unheard of, 2,000 feet deep in the planet, surrounded by the most thick, massive walls of granite. Certified A-side, move banger strangler, control slot time in the multi-disc changer. Liquid swords and razor sharp shanks leave the tank on the sea bow and 8th rank. Ship set. Turn up the night. Oh, I don't mind. Oh, I don't mind. If all the hippies cut off all their hair. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't care. Yeah. White collar conservative flashing down the street, pointing their plastic finger at me. They're hoping soon my time is drop and die, but I'm gonna wave my freak flag high. High! Wow! Like you get your inspiration from everything, and every note you make, that's yours. Quite naturally, might have been around all over the place millions of years ago. But when you make it yourself, that's your that makes you really feel proud of it. And like, be respected from other guests, by the world, the music world is respected. And in the studio with me now, Hendrix collector extraordinaire. He's brought a few fun tidbits from his collection over for our sampling. We sincerely hope you enjoyed this audio. It is intended for subscribers use only and may not be sold or reproduced.
And like I said, if you buy the more than one card, you get a discount. I'm going to be having prints up soon. I'll probably do that later. I was busy with homework today. Plus, I gotta work on my own comics. I got the final story that I gotta nail out. I gotta just do the script on that. Finish lettering the Meat Hook episode, and Rez is done. And then there's like a couple of insert comics. Maybe the next one I want to see about doing a pull-out poster. That would be kind of cool. Probably end of this month, man, because I just have to wait. I'm waiting on like a t-shirt and some stickers. I did send some stuff out already, but that was mostly, well, the digital, well, obviously I sent that out, and that was like the small stuff because some people just got the copy of cover A. I sent some of those out already, and I haven't sent any of the cover B yet because I did get like the right amount of them, but like a good chunk of them were not good. Like the printing kind of looked like whack as shit. So they're reprinting those for me. I'm waiting for them to come in before I ship them because I want to check that the color's right. Because if I get another shipment, I'm gonna destroy those other 20 that are just crappy. Anyway, I'm gonna destroy them anyway. I was gonna use them for giveaways, but I don't like the color at all. It looks like I don't know, like the paper changed or something like that. So I think they did that and they know and they're like, oh shit, and now they're just they're gonna send me a whole new set of them because I only printed I think about 50 of the B cover. Anyway, once that B cover comes in and I make sure that the colors are right and correct all throughout of them, then I think we'll have 60 in total, and that's the ones that are going to be sent out. I think only like 18, 17 stay with me for shows, for future shows. Everything else goes out in the Kickstarter. And believe me, it's going to be a lot of shipping, bro. I was like, telling my girl, it's like, I'm going to be busy fucking licking envelopes for a bit. And it's gonna be expensive too. That's not gonna be the fun part. Whatever. It's the least of it. I got a good discount going with it. Sweet. And as long as you fill out the thing too, I'm actually waiting on a couple of people to fill out stuff. I did deliver one copy at Albuquerque to Michael Kingston. He does the Headlock comic. If you guys ever get a chance, check out Michael Kingston's Headlock. He's fucking awesome. He gave to the Kickstarter, so I delivered it to him there. So that was cool. If you see that picture of me holding the belt that I've had up for the podcast and some other ones, that's the Headlock belt from the show, from it, and that's from his comic. I wonder if this is too dark. That's way too dark. I want something that pops a little. Black Suburbans at nights with no lights. Ram you off Hollywood Hills, tearing off the doors of your legs. Still magnolia, fear is taking over you. If you ain't rolling, we rolling straight over you. If you ain't real about it, don't talk. Hollow clips, event you sick. Suffer for the hawks. Send a misselect your air like it. What was it? Buzz it. Blow past it, plus bugs. They rather not see you in Malibu. Eating feel strength, recognize strength. Real recognize. We don't stand for this like you fall for anything. I stand for clean team. We play our dreams. Chain game. We don't run game. We run businesses. Watch us shine and the world be our witnesses. If you don't stand for this like you fall for anything. I stand for clean team. We play our dreams. Chain game. We don't run game. We run businesses. It ain't a game till you know what you appear with. Change force bit. Peter play porn, I play the boss kid. Heavens to make a choice even. Sit the heat fast to your camp. That's the shirt there. Now you barely breathing. Slowly can look at your people weeping. I ain't have to quick draw before you got the 52 block you. Switch my stance up, southpaw drop you. You got small digits. Your bitches to mine. You sip Valentine, I'm Crown Royale. Sit back laughing while y'all plans for y'all. Y'all funny style. You never make it to try. It ain't a game, kid. Metal gear, fans, stand clear. No jokes aside, this is our year. Still fear for real, y'all. Strictly business, bear witness. New York City sickness. Simple street principle. Green team invincible. Money interchangeable. Bulletproof Benzes. Top to red lenses. Soldiers in the trenches. Expansion. Four-car garage, mini mansion. Consolidated regiment. Connects like the president. Excellent. Rock waves with 360 measurements. Chrome rims, new temps, exotic chamber, red temps. Real estate, corporation, mind state, prosperity. Dealing with the highest of integrity. Standing on street down. Comic Turtle, what's going on? Young black man time. This ain't a game, son. You run businesses. This ain't a game, son. You run businesses. If you don't stand for this like you fall for anything, I stand for clean king. See, we plan our dreams, shit in the game. We don't run game, we run businesses. Watch us shine and the world be our witnesses. If you don't stand for this like you fall for anything, I stand for clean king. We plan our dreams, shit in the game. We don't run game, we run businesses. Watch us shine and the world be our witnesses. I get new glasses. For your wild sickness, spitting antitoxin. Smoke get your neck jerk, dynamic mic tech squirt, live explode, plastic expert to his head, to his legs hurt. These become wobbly, king I love, born equal equality, break bodily off, probably bust the brain artery. Then after track, I go rap to the IS. I rise, stay IMAX, living course, cause the climax. New instrumental break, smash, scratch, the aftertaste. Live performance time, so make sure you rock masturbate. In a tub like most, before to be rushing from the faucet. Thinking about the rules, you almost lost it. I move from the rookie mark first, with a hard host. It's still to the heavenly climb hills, with the car lurks, the days of no counting. Son, forced to move a mountain. So much joy in his eyes, he'll make you drop fountain. Pro snap while the earth snatch and take the earth back. Have you running like devil get chased by the church. What are we gonna do now? Maybe you gotta work with Jimmy. Maybe he can help you. Oh, Jimmy, no, I haven't ended me, I think.
L and just hit the sky. Look, and if it happen, disrespect, bust a man, fly, damn, die. I think the streets been looking for this before a long time. Come on. I came to bring the pain, more hard to the brain. Yeah, I'm busting that ass again. I burn like acid rain, that ass is rain. You niggas trying to see how I come at your day. Made it evident I'm hitting it. That's not for president being held with gasoline draws just for the hell of it. And I ain't delicate, blows hot as kettle get now. You ain't fucking with that, you must be selling this. Fast is a little, got a fat, we can give a little half in the middle. In the middle, got probably got a fat ass, make a sugar got put it in my neck, video shot my little wife. Sending me up, gon' work for them in any life. I'm trying to get what I'm working, not a penny like ain't bad. Come on, ain't cash. Come on, everybody do it, but you stay get shit. Rob somebody, grab somebody, stop somebody, slap somebody. If you wanna step to the bar, sip the party. Wild out, stash in the club, we in the party. Brooklyn, come on, Charlotte, come on, Queens down the Long Island, come on, Bronx, nigga, come on, Manhattan, come on, each and every hood, what's happening, come on. Somebody got the shit up, I hope you can pull up and pick up and back the shit up. Homie, it's time to move. While I'm sitting right through you, let me believe you. All of your vacancies and speech, you never believe in you niggas. I'm all over the battle, people watch the bitches, and they ain't attacking. Instead, I'm like, one of my bitches slap you. I invite you and your niggas to try to feel around to the unruly awakening of a sleeping giant. Once I keep the depression, and then I'm hide, and then you're breathing to stop it totally quiet. Captain of the shit, so call me the pilot. I mean, you and your crew will come out of me dying off on the niggas. Like the herd of a thousand cattle that'll travel over your face and crack on your shit. Chop first and then break it, then we torture you and then get the repping and get the stepping, nigga. This shit'll make you rob somebody, grab somebody, stomp somebody, slap somebody, make you wanna step to the bar and sip a Bacardi. While I'm in the club, we in the party. Brooklyn, come on, Charlotte, come on, Queens, we down the Long Island, come on, Bronx, nigga, come on, Manhattan, come on, each and every hood, what's happening, come on. About to lose it, my nigga. You know we gon' get real stupid. My niggas see the police coming, fireman coming, street niggas ready to ride and start dumbing. I never see you whenever you and your man frontin'. You get up to step to your this man something. So easy, killing these cowards. Black niggas get pimp slapped. Give me some powder. Trick clap, running your back. Now think about it. Get back, running your gap. I can't allow it. You never see anything, God. Just think you need niggas like me and you, God. I think when I'm seeing from here, we got a lot on y'all top ago. We should have did this shit a long time ago. That shit, they make that shit in their shoe. Nasty and shit, spit clothes and spit in their food. Man, I'm sitting there, nothing like a curious child. Simply, in the hood with curious this shit'll make you rob somebody, grab somebody, stomp somebody, slap somebody, make you wanna step to the bar and sip a Bacardi. Wild out, stash in the club, we in the party. Brooklyn, come on, Charlotte, come on, Queens down the Long Island, come on, Bronx, nigga, come on, Manhattan, come on, each and every hood, what's happening, come on. You jump in front of my car when you know all the time. Come on, 90 miles an hour, girl, is the speed I drive. Hey, yo, God, yeah, Lord. Let go, Wu-Tang. Ain't that some shit? That's some shit. Action trophy, bust a bus. That's the cow, yeah. I'm not the only souls accused of hit and run. Tire tracks all across your back. I can see you have your fun, but rappers stepping to me. They want a break, son, but I'm the chef. My price is 26, son. Move the 5 left, 32 of those are open lock the door. Soldier got locked up, blow killed the doctor. Flamboyant police, X5 watching my loft. So many leeches, I just left it and walk. I flow wicked. Miami money moving men ridiculous. Geico on the arm, froze, rose, go with me. Take baths with white women, lingerie, see-through. Taking trips to Iran, my Spanish nigga people. Selling drugs,
blue in there.
my nigga see-through. Snub with the black gloves on, had I killed him in the Bahamas. His white brand, white van pulled up. They caught him out in Brooklyn with a white man. Slutted out, rose down. Sister was gone, she geeking. She threw the rifle in her mouth and said, good evening, young boy. War, real line, be getting money, crime beating. I know it from Africa, pretty smile, 19th. Gold joint frames on the Louis Vuitton. Pony, leather with the match sweat on, y'all. They Charlie, niggas eat, they get fat. Chase heads up and down the block, kill rats. Skill with the gats, even feds don't know where the shell's at. The shell trap up a nice crib for 4 packs. 4 max, caught a nice cell for 4 stacks. Yeah, me and my nigga have that. Gotta escape, but we'll be right back. Real soon, chef, cook it up. We got a date with real food. Telling you ghost, my connect crazy with the bag, right doors. Talk to his sister, baby, bang, speed it up. Here the late was getting weeded up, I beat it up. Yeah, I hit that, but I ain't seated up. Meanwhile, back on the block, we see two trucks. Then the windows roll down to see these two bucks. Soon as they jump out, see these two bucks. Knock the ass off the front niggas who cunt. Swing the axe, tax niggas, rhyme different cats. Specialize in mic rippers. We the last skippers.
And there you go. Nice little Deadpool.
We all listen to Jake. Ran out of baggies, my mouth is dry. Got them dirty choices scattered, don't act surprised. Now nigga, the currency rush away, popping the willie, holding the bike with one hand, the other down in the Billy. You know how it be with them peppermint clubs, throwing darts in that hood rack, getting slow neck, throwing the bumps. That's all me. 34 shots.
Where the hell did I put? I'm still unpacking from this. So I got these right here too, the Daredevil sketch card and the Thor sketch card, but not enough people in here to really do a giveaway, is there? Hell. So I'm going to auction this off and probably see about doing a giveaway. I'm going to start this. For whoever might be coming in. 1 minute left. 15 bucks on a full color sketch card. Regularly do this for 25, 30 bucks. It's a deal and a half, guys. And I'm going to give away the Daredevil sketch card, I think. Shotgun slamming in your chest, just plow. Brain gets blown all over the terrain. Like a man without no arms, you can't hang. Time for a change of the guard. You've been arrested for lyric fraud, now you hard. For real, check it. I'm full swing like BB King on guitar. I'm the true fist, I'm the North Star. Oh, what a tangle web we weave. When first we practice to deceive, girls be clicking. Running with my clan, we be sticking whatever. My sweet family stay together, represent what I have been. Killer Hill resident, rest in peace to my niggas who shit. I have multiple quality. I live by the cold stylist, mad PLO. Iranian thoughts are covered like an Arabian. Grab the nigga. Nobody for the sketch card, okay. Now then I will put this to the side and I will put it up for sale on the regular. Anyway, well, I think that's it for me for today, guys. I just came on here to say what's up. I'll try to be back on tomorrow. I'll be working on that slap up piece Bobo ordered. The full color slap for Beyond the Fat Man. And see if I do that tomorrow night, actually. I'll see if I do it tomorrow night. That'll be cool. Be like a version of the 300 jump. It'll be small, though. It's not going to be that big because the slap's just 5x7, so a little bit bigger than this. As always, if you want to check out more of my stuff, go to Fwacata.com. You can go there. You can see the past live streams on YouTube and everything else. If you're looking to get any artwork done, let me know what's up. You can always DM me also, and we'll work it out from there. All right, guys. Have a good afternoon. Laters.